professional wrestling. Now drives him down hard with a neck breaker. Look at Alan Steele. Impressive here this week on Ringside Championship Wrestling, making his RCW debut. 2. But again, get some credits. Dan Matthews, he's not going down lightly. He's going to fight. Ken Wayne instilled in all his students what it's like to fight, to claw, to scratch, to be the best you can in professional wrestling, as Alan Steele clamps on this rear chin lock and is just going to look at those arms. Man does not miss many days in the gym. He is in tip-top physical condition, and he is making Dan Matthews pay right now. You can hear the grimaces coming out of the mouth of Dan Matthews as he's hurting. But the fans, I hear some of them starting to clap, starting to rally behind Dan Matthews. They like this young man. He was out greeting fans before the show, so just a likable guy, a nice guy. But when he gets in that ring, as his name says, he can be dangerous. Drives a couple of elbows in. He's finally broken the hold. Now he gets the ropes. Owen Allen caught him with a well-timed drop kick. Very, very, very impressive. Again, fans, you can keep up to date with RCW online at rcwwrestling.com as Alan Steele goes for the cover. We're constantly working on updates. We also post the shows courtesy of our YouTube channel. We want to make sure you have every opportunity you can to see Ringside Championship Wrestling. If you miss us on KIT or forgot to set the DVR or VCR, we want to make sure you have access. We'll post them in the early part of the week following the original airing here on KIT. As Dan Matthews, now he's not thinking about watching the show, he's thinking about making a name for himself on the show with a couple of forearms, but now he and Alan Steele are in a world of reversals, and it's, oh wow, side slam by Dan Matthews. He was able to take advantage, and now it's prime time, perfect timing for him to try to make his way back to his feet and do something to Alan Steele, who is on a roll. Matthews and Steele both trying to get to a vertical base. As referee Tom Simon applies the count. Let's see who gets on top here. Both men are up at their feet at the same time. Steele hits the ropes, tries to punch. It doesn't work. It was blocked, and then a forearm by Dan Matthews. Now he does it again. And a third time. He is laying into all that. Irish whip now. Catches him with a clothesline. Oh, look at that. Dan Matthews is fired up, folks. Irish whip. Big back body drop with authority. Going for recovery. Look at how he hooks the leg, too. That's one thing about it. A lot of rookies make that mistake of not hooking the leg, but Ken Wayne, I've seen sessions where the only thing he discusses covers and talks about how you hook the leg. That's how you win matches. Oh, Alan Steele put his head down. That's a mistake that I didn't expect from him. Oh, but he caught Matthews. Oh, and drives him down hard. And now look at this. Looks like he has danger in mind. He's cinching in this submission hold. Oh, that's it. He taps out. And all that, Alan Steele is victorious in his RCW debut. Tremendous victory for all that, Alan Steele.
They don't call me all that for nothing.
Great things. You have some great things going on. JimCornette.com. Take a look at this right here, the official website of Professional Wrestling's Louisville Slugger, and you can find all kinds of merchandise. Of course, the greatest tag team of all time, bar none, is the Midnight Express, and Jim is actually going to sneak over here and show you what's available now. I have my copy. I have it autographed, but you can get yours right now at JimCornette.com. It is the Midnight Express 25th anniversary scrapbook. I tell you what, pictures. This thing is loaded with information.
Color.
Look at the color, and it's all kinds of color. One of the nicest books, maybe the nicest book I have ever seen. And you know, everybody and their mama is trying to do a wrestling book nowadays. Show us one of those DVDs, Jim. I think we have one of those available now. Hey, I'll tell you what. Here we go. Right there.
Rest the Lost Matches. 2-disc set, 4 hours of action comes complete with a collector's booklet for your viewing pleasure. That can be had at the low, low price of only $20 plus shipping and handling at JimCornette.com.
That's the place to go if you want all the great Midnight Express Jim Cornette merchandise. JimCornette.com. Thank you, Jim, very much.
Thank you, Brian, very much.
Thank you.
I can honestly say of all the wrestling programs I've ever been on, yours is certainly the most recent.
I appreciate that. You got to go to JimCornette.com. I'm out
Brian
here.
Thompson for Ringside Championship Wrestling. I want to talk about a situation right now involving the human highlight reel Austin Lane. Austin recently received an offer he couldn't refuse from another wrestling organization. Thus, he would no longer be a part of Ringside Championship Wrestling. However, all of us here in RCW want to wish Austin Lane all the best in the world as he takes on his new endeavor, and we hope it is a very bright future for him, and we want to thank him for his contributions to Ringside Championship Wrestling. Here we go, wrestling fans. More great Ringside Championship Wrestling action as we have Justin the Juice Smart to go one-on-one with Dynamite Seth Knight. Should be exciting, all kinds of fun here between these two young men, both men looking to make their way up the ladder in Ringside Championship Wrestling. Our first look on RCW at the Juice, who wrestles out of Sykeston, Missouri. And it's another chance to see Dynamite Seth Knight, who was actually in the first round of the RCW Heavyweight Championship Tournament. I think I heard Seth Knight say, "You're already getting on my nerves," so he'll have to deal with that as the Juice will bring it hard, as you see. Nice hip toss, deep hip toss, kind of an arm, actually more of an arm drag, arm whip type maneuver right there by the Juice. Seth Knight claiming to pull the tights, but obviously that was not the case. Kind of a psych-out process here. Seth Knight's been around for about 10, 11 years versus the 2 or 3 years of in-ring competition by the 22, 23-year-old Justin the Juice Smart. So he's going to try his best to outsmart him. But I think the Juice has been fortunate enough to wrestle for some pretty high-level organizations, although he says this is the place to be. As you see, a deep arm dragon twist, shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And Seth Knight knows he needs to get to the ropes and break up this situation as the Juice is on fire. Again, our referee, senior official Tom Simon, assigned this matchup. Now he has a situation where Seth Knight is just talking a lot of smack to his opponent in a shove. And the Juice retaliates with a forearm. Clean legal forearm right there, referee even saying so. Irish whip now. Oh, and a leapfrog. But Seth Knight, he's trying to capitalize on it. He's going to try a backslide here. Let's see what happens out of this. No, the Juice, he counters with a front face lock. And now forearms to the back. Drives the Juice back in hard. Shoulder blocks to the midsection. Irish whip coming up. No reversal by the Juice. Seth Knight up and over. Drop kick by the Juice. And a second one. And a clothesline up and over the top rope. And down to the floor goes Dynamite Seth Knight. And right there, somebody's got a real close ringside view. Juice now waiting on his opponent to get in the ring. Again, reminder, RCWWrestling.com. The place to go for all the latest news in RCW. Should be exciting when Ringside Championship Wrestling returns to Augusta Saturday night, August. Everybody's talking about August. There's a few guys, we were telling the fans about it live at the event. We kept saying August. It's April. Don't want summer to run away that fast as it took forever to get here, as you saw that boot to the back by Dynamite, and then a drop kick catches the Juice. who is in all sorts of trouble now. And Seth Knight, he is zoning in. He realizes that now, if he wants to be successful, he needs to drive in and take advantage.